This is Our Eye on the EU, Inter Alia's outlook on EU affairs through different lenses.
Only 41% of Greek citizens voted in the EU elections, while the turnout across Europe was just 51%.
Despite the numerous information campaigns, the common misconception, which I believe is the cause of the abstention, seems to be that our voices do not project influence in the EU. The paradox of today's day and age is that even if information is available and easily accessible, it is not considered transparent and it is not being used under a critical lens. I believe the turnout would be different while keeping in mind the EU's realistic capabilities, which through us, of course, can be changed.
Left-wing activists and parties called on citizens to vote as a responsibility to stop the rise of the far right. Vote so that others do not decide for you. This assumption fails to consider that abstention may be caused by a conscious political decision. This representative system reduces what should be a continuous engagement of citizens in decision-making to the individual moment of voting.
EU Ministers for Youth adopted a resolution on a renewed youth work policy.
Youth work is a vital social practice which takes the youth a step further from digital activism as a means to enhance truly active political engagement. Although quality mechanisms for education and training should be improved for a truly inclusive youth work framework, we're a few steps away from laying the foundation for national coordination.
Despite being crucial actors in promoting social inclusion and transformation, youth workers in Greece stay precarious. Despite European guidelines, there are no national policies to regulate the status of youth workers. This undermines the ultimate goal of youth work itself.
June 14 marked the first anniversary of the Pylos shipwreck, but investigations into the Hellenic Coast Guard are still ongoing.
Although we have a long way to implement the EU Pact on Migration and Asylum, the first step has already been taken, and I believe that such regulations, since they actively call for regional cooperation and reception of asylum seekers, could be the start, as the next 2 years are crucial.
Recent investigation proves that in the last 3 years, dozens of migrants died because of Coast Guard actions. First and foremost, pushbacks. But investigation on Hellenic Coast Guard failures and omissions in the Pylos shipwreck are barely progressing. Instead, 9 survivors were unfairly accused of migrant smuggling. These are not just tragic accidents. It is about a solid system that allows real responsibles to go unpunished.